Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Nerds in Suits. You guys are probably wondering what's the big announcement. You might be wondering who is this guy, and you might be wondering what is Nerds in Suits. Well, I'm going to get to that big announcement I talked about in just a quick second. Let's start with Nerds in Suits. This is a company I launched about 2 months ago. It was a lifelong dream of mine to launch a media company that was entirely mine, that really focused on the things I was the most passionate about. I've always loved one-on-one interviews, long-form podcast interviews. So I launched my own version of those called A Great Conversation. I've done about 7 or 8 episodes. Those come out every single Friday, and you guys have been unbelievable supporting that show. The second show on this channel involves movies and music. It's called Song from the Scene. I pick up my guitar, I play a song from a movie, and I sing it for you guys to talk about why the scene it's in is so important. That show has been great. Now that kind of brings us to our third thing, my big announcement. Back in 2009, I was in a band called Fight the Moon. We released one album. It got put out on, iTunes, and Spotify didn't exist yet. There was a service called Lala that we put it out on. That was the last time I released any piece of original music. In 2020, I will be releasing my first ever album of entirely original music as a solo artist. It'll be just me. I'm writing every song. I'm hiring a producer. I'm going to be pressing the album and making an actual physical release. I mean, people hardly even use physical releases anymore, but I want to have an actual CD, a vinyl that I can ship to people that I can be proud of. I'm going to be playing live shows. I'm going to make this a big part of my life for the next year as I immerse myself in this. I've written about 100 songs in my life, so this is a big step for me and something I've always wanted to do. I'm so proud to do it. I'm so excited to do it. Now, that's part one of my big announcement. The second part of it is in a couple different pieces. The first one is that Nerds in Suits, the channel, has been around for 2 months, and now we are officially monetized, which means ads can play on the videos. If I'm ever live streaming or premiering video and you guys want to donate on Streamlabs or Super Chats, those are all open now. It's going to be streamlabs.com/nerdsinsuits. Super Chats are open. The bigger deal is that I now have a Patreon, patreon.com/nerdsinsuits. A lot of people have Patreons, and I understand that getting your support is something that is very, very, very important because everybody wants your support. So what I wanted to do was make this channel, this brand, and this company all about involving you guys in the creative process. Every single reward that I have available on the Patreon relates to you guys being a part of that creative process, being involved, and actually getting something back for what you're putting in. So at every single level we have, starting with gold, up to platinum, then to diamond, double diamond, and finally infinity, you guys get to be a part of the process. I want to bring you in and live stream songwriting sessions where you guys can actually see me write this music, test out covers I'm going to be playing on Song from the Scene. I want to take your requests and actually learn cover songs that you guys want to hear. I want to talk about the movies in Song from the Scene for longer than 3 or 4 minutes, which is what I've been doing anyway, and give you guys the raw 20-25 minute rants about Almost Famous and The Wedding Singer and all these movies that I love so much and why I love them. I want you to be able to submit questions that you can ask to my guests on A Great Conversation. As I launch new shows, I want you guys to be a part of that creative process so I can vet ideas through here. That's what the Nerds in Suits Patreon is going to be all about. You guys can go check out all the different levels. There's a bunch of cool stuff. There's even a level, which is the Infinity level, where you're basically pre-ordering the album plus getting every other single piece of reward that the Patreon offers. So, the Patreon's live. Streamlabs and Super Chats are now alive, and I'm making an original album to go along with everything else I'm doing. That's the gist of it. Go check out some of the goals, guys. At 100 patrons, I'm going to do a live streamed pro audio video concert. 10 songs, half originals, half covers. At 150 patrons, we're going to add another episode of A Great Conversation. That one will be streamed live. That one you guys can actually ask the guest questions live on air. If we actually can ever get to 200 patrons, I'm going to release an album of cover songs. All the covers I've been doing on Song from the Scene, I'm going to compile those. So go check out the levels, guys. Become a patron today. It would mean the world to me. And really, truly, honestly, if you become a patron of Nerds in Suits, you will be a part of this company. You will be a part of this process. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful to every single person who became a patron yesterday on my official birthday stream. It meant everything to me, and I cannot wait to make 32 the biggest and best year of my career. So thank you to every single one of you who has come from anywhere where you've gotten to know me, whether it's AfterBuzz to Action to Schmodown to Magic. A big time salute, all the love in the world, and I can't wait to show you guys what's next. Thanks, guys.